Climate crisis. Food crisis. Disease crisis. Energy crisis. War.
Barb to lamprey. Separation 90 seconds. Weather state over target thunderstorm. Sea state 6. 3 in shallows. Temperature 31, humidity high. Within mission margins. We are still green out.
When things finally give way, when things finally snap, does it really matter what sets it off? Or has the pressure just always been building?
In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose.
Systems collapse. Failure from multiple points. Statistical probability of disaster rising in each. Individually avoidable, but coming together. A synchronicity of disharmony.
Works. So the cased active protection system gives you a joint soft and hard kill charges. If it detects an incoming ATGM, rocket or a mortar, first it fires soft kill countermeasures. If the threat is still incoming, it fires the hard kill APS. This is...
Things fall apart. The center cannot hold. Systems within systems, humans within machines.
Barb to lamprey. Separation 45 seconds. No lines detected on insertion run. 1 ship offshore. Destruction will coincide with mission start. We are still green out.
A shape of man, flesh of metal. A pitiless glass gaze. In hands holding lightning and irons, and in heart spinning fire into flight.
Target, range, bearing. Target, range, bearing, sight, then engage. Identified. Target, range, bearing, engaging.
Is moving its gray wings to touch heaven. Is moving its steel legs to tread earth. Is piercing men's bodies to rip into hell.
But I do need to make you aware to importantly remember that it can't defeat Sabo. Watch out for tanks, and don't forget the dead zone, 20 meters. Don't expect it to save you from blundering into infantry buildings.
Centuries of stony sleep, ingrained bronze cradle, were vexed to nightmare by rocking thunder. But know that giants stride in the wake of death.
Barb to lamprey. Separation 15 seconds. Mission is green. Good luck and Godspeed. Out.
Snorkel, water seals, AIP unit purged, arrival point alpha.
You just start up green, all systems green.
Amber 3, crowd control. Infantry bunkers in the lower left beach. Amber 2, support right flank, vehicle bunkers and anti-air. They took this island only a few days ago. It is vital we do this now while their defenses are still incomplete. I know you guys can do this. Amber March, commence mission.
Barb's at the ship.
Right on time.
Tank bunker 300 east indicated. Amber 2 engage.
Identified. Tank bunker 300 east engaging.
Infantry, engaging with MG.
Tank bunker dismounted. Advance to point beta.
Roger, Amber 1. Advancing.
Roger, Amber 1. Advancing.
Vehicle bunker destroyed.
Truck destroyed. APC destroyed.
Passing point beta. Continue move to point Charlie.
APC bunker destroyed.
Tank bunker 100 east indicated. Amber 2 engage.
Identified. Tank bunker 100 east engaging.
APS is defending. Amber 3 hit those AT squads now.
On it.
ATGM out.
Tank bunker destroyed.
Infantry, engaging with MG.
Arrived at point Charlie. APC 100 destroyed.
Advancing oversight. Tank, 700, southeast near... wait, fast mover taking off. 600 going north, engaging. Hit!
Passing Point Fox.
Passing Point Fox 2. Advancing to Point Golf.
Fast mover damaged. Engaging with MG.
Arriving at Gulf. Annihilate primary targets. Ember 3, converge on Gulf. Time to finish this sweep.
Merging on Gulf from north.
Fast mover down.
Tank, 298 east sighted.
Identified. Is dismounted.
Arriving at Point Golf. Engaging infantry. APC. What the fuck good did that do? APC destroyed.
Vehicle bunker destroyed. Radar 2 destroyed. SAM 2 destroyed.
SAM 3 destroyed.
SAM 4 destroyed. Almost got them all.
SAM 5 destroyed.
Last fast mover taxiing runway south end, 500 meters. Got
Okay,
it.
let's finish them off.
Back road the air base is clear. All APCs, all tanks destroyed or disabled.
Got Radar 3. Primary mission complete. Withdraw to Point Hotel. I'm calling them in.
Roger. Understood. Engaging AT infantry in barracks.
Amber 1 to Lodestone. LZ is clear. All fast movers down. All SAM radar targets down. Primary objective accomplished. Phase 1 complete. Amber 1 to Hotel 1. LZ is clear. I say again, Amber 1 to Hotel 1. LZ is clear. We are green for Phase 2.
Lodestone to Amber 1. That's what I like to hear. Proceeding to Phase 2. Hotel. En route 90 seconds. Barracuda en route with cyan and bronze. 180. Secure LZ. Prepare for resupply and refuel immediately.
Amber 1 to Lodestone. Understood. Amber March, fantastic work, but don't unwind just yet. Prepare to rearm and refuel. Circle the wagons, open all fuel ports and loading locks.
Hotel to Lodestone. Eyes on LZ. 20 seconds. Out.
Lodestone to Hotel. Received. Out.
I see him. Bring us in nice and easy.
Tyrannus 3 actual to Lodestone. Ramps are down. Ajax, Card Pack, Epsilon, Fellowship are moving. Over.
Ramp is down. Advance all units. Card Pack advance. Sweep eastern buildings. Move the strikers from Fellowship to the left by the building. Yeah, there.
Prioritize ammo packs A and B. Get those fuel lines connected.
Negative perimeter contacts.
Tyrannus 3 actual to Lodestone. Intermittent artillery on the upper beach. Originating from the hills. How to proceed? Over.
Lodestone to Amber March. Priority Phase 2 additional retasking. Targets Archer 1, Archer 2 artillery. Seek and destroy. Waypoint designated. Acknowledge.
Amber March to Lodestone. Resupply complete. Acknowledged. Phase 2 retasking. Out. Amber 3. Hold position at the south end of the airstrip. Form up a cyan. We light up anything coming up that eastern road. The counterattack will be fierce.
Understood.
mode failed.
Engaging. There's an APC to the rear.
Fantastic. We're facing stiff counterattack, but have taken minimal losses. Proceed with Phase 3 at own discretion. Be mindful of fuel limit. Good luck, Amber 1.
Amber 1's a lodestone. Understood. Proceeding. Good luck on your end. Out.
Fuck, man. I don't even know if we can make it there for a second.
You did good. With this, the air defenses are punched wide open. Our flyboys will be over to lay them out within the hour.
I swear those tank bunkers on the beach. That one Sabo almost gave you a haircut.
Yeah, almost. If only we could have squashed these fuckers before they rolled into Syria. Before they hit the Kurds.
Hey, better late than never.
Yeah, at least we're here now.
We gonna face any resistance within Phase 3?
As far as I can see, we are right up their backside now. Nothing but scattered infantry and APCs.
That's weird.
What?
Picked up something aerial, but it just disappeared.
I wonder what... Oh, fuck! Missile launch! Get to cover now, I think... I got to cover just in time. Are you in cover?
Yeah, I'm behind a two-story. I got no contacts. I'm not hit.
Okay, let's work through this logically. Just think for a second.
Should we contact Lodestone?
No, stick to LCOM. We don't want to give away our positions or numbers.
Is it a fighter?
No, the angle on the missile was way too low. Also, any jets that would have hit us this soon were the ones we cratered at the airport.
Okay, so it's airborne. Could it be a Helos, attack choppers?
It's possible. It matches the angle. But if we hit the airport, and there was none there...
The mainland is too far. Wait, isn't this island's biggest port to the southwest?
Yes. Okay, so, they know we hit the airport. We don't have complete air cover or cap yet. They scrambled to arm and fuel some attack helos that were unloading. Yeah, that matches the attack angle and direction.
Okay, now what? Will the APS work against that?
If it's their Cobras, their Hellfires are slow enough for an intercept only...
Only what?
The cased APS hasn't been configured to defend against this kind of top attack yet.
Fuck.
Okay, so now... Fuck, I'm picking something up. Get in cover.
Incoming!
You hit? You okay?
No, it hit the building.
Okay, fuck. Okay, think. Okay, they tried to hit us from the east. We don't know how many of them there are, but they might not know how many of us are out here either. They know we have SAMs. Okay, let's see.
They are under pressure. They need to hold us here to get us.
Okay, think. They tried from the east. It's not working. Too much cover. They're under pressure to take us out and help the counterattack. So they might try to flank us with their superior speed and maneuvering.
South is all flat and rolls down to the ocean. It's too open for them. North is hills. They might try to train mask, bedding north.
I'm doubling down on that. Okay, here's the plan. You have the surface-tearing missiles. We pick them up. I'm going to run decoy. Then once they're locking me, you pop out and hit them, okay?
Is that the best option?
If we wait here too long, we don't complete Phase 3. We don't finish off their IS. Our cap can't roll in. Our forces at the airfield get hit harder than necessary. I'm wagering you can get them before they get me. You can do this, Amber 2.
Okay, let's fucking do this.
Okay, there they are. Time to dangle the carrot. Okay, they're on me. Hit them now, Amber 2.
Fuck, they flared and I lost it. Hold on,
Nice!
Are we in the clear? Is that it?
Hold on, we need to be sure. We don't know how many of them there are, think. Your friend Hilo just got killed swinging north, now what?
They try southwest instead?
Exactly. Okay, I'll cover the northern hills again. You get ready to kill anything south. We engage whoever gets lucky. Let's see if they throw a rock twice or they go for paper.
And if they come from the east again?
We do this dance again, I guess.
I got contact. Firing.
Fuck, holy shit. Got incoming. This is too close, fuck.
Got him. Yes.
Nice, fucking nice. That's 2 for 2, motherfuckers. Okay, wait, I'm popping out. You picking up anything? Anything from the east? I'm clear, are you?
Wait. Negative. It's clear.
Nice. Phew. Holy shit, that was close. This is why I hate fighting helos, man. Holy smokes. Amber 1 to Lodestone. Enemy helos attacked us. They are destroyed. Proceeding with Phase 3. Out.
Received, Amber 1. Enemy counterattack is collapsing. We'll reform in 10. Amber 3 and Cyan will form up by Phase 3 Point Bravo. Out.
Dude, we just wiped over 100 men. We just survived everything they threw at us. You haven't even flinched. What's happened to you?
I was trying to hold on, I think. To hold on to everything. But now, I know you can't do that. Once we passed that point, once I did, I now know you simply have to cut your way through. We're no longer here to prevent anything. We can't stop it from happening. We can only fight to keep it from getting any worse.
But aren't we just speeding this all up? Aren't we just kind of feeding into this destruction?
When the world gets to this point, when it gets this dirty, it's arrogant to presume there's a perfect alternative even possible. The best we can do is to make sure it ends quickly, and then deliver justice on those responsible.
So that's it then. There's no other way. No other peace?
No. Don't ever give up on that hope. But don't bet on it either. I know for certain the power of this machine. I don't bet on it. I am the master of it. That's what I know for certain.
And if these damn machines tear this whole place in two, if peace never appears, and we fight for 10 fucking years, and if all we are left with is smoking wrecks and craters?
The world is never so simple as black and white. Peace and war. It wasn't perfectly at peace 30 years ago, and it still isn't all burning right now. What we do now, though, what we can do with these machines.
These machines can't give back life, you know. They can't undo all this. They can only take more.
A thing like peace is not valuable because we simply avoid destruction and habit. It's valuable exactly because of how costly this alternative is. How much we sacrifice during times like these, the foolish bastards who caused this don't have the memory or mind to remember that. Or worse, they never knew. They will pay.
And what if they don't? What if they never do? It's happened before.
They will. No matter what. For this to be worth it, even if they try to escape, they will pay. Even if no one else can do it, I will make them. No matter what.
On this island, the once largest city had been devastated by everything. Rising water levels, an earthquake sinking a third of the island, the pandemic, and now the war. Each of these individually could have been endured, managed, and survived. Together, they were a calamity. Between the flooded buildings in that city, the stillborn yellow cranes that had tried to raise up the island's fortunes from that disaster lay frozen. Now they spanned as silent sentries for nuclear attack submarines. Inland, the few holdouts were being bombed into submission. The Buster Brigade and mechs had swept aside the invaders here, leapt across the island and smashed them to pieces in barely 50 minutes. Them riders on the storm. Of course, the truth, though, was that the collapse had not yet happened. If it had, none of the fighting would be possible. Modern militaries with modern machines, all would have ground to a halt. It's complicated and vulnerable logistics. It's mechanized war. No, the true peril of this time was not that the end had come, that if nothing stopped, and soon, then true and actual systems collapse, and its irreversible consequences would arrive. Whether that would come to pass lay just ahead in the clouded mists of tomorrow, and the actions that day would see. The situation Erdogan had led Turkey into with his autocratic direction was perilous, especially after the coup failed. Erdogan doubled down on many policies which could only too naturally lead to the current situation. Turkey, as mentioned previously, holds the highest amount of war refugees in the world. This is not a coincidence. Syrians and other Middle Easterners had flooded the country seeking asylum and safe refuge in Europe. Erdogan had weaponized these peoples by effectively using them as a threat against Europe. Any political, economic, or military actions against Turkey, and Erdogan would open the European-Turkish border and flood these migrants. This was, in effect, bluntly using human suffering as a selfish political tool. Erdogan also massively overspent, drawing the Turkish economy and government into huge debt. On average, each year, Turkey needed to borrow another $200 billion to balance out its ever-widening debt. This is one of the largest debts of its kind in the world. Turkey now relied on this inflow of foreign money to maintain its out-of-balance internal spending and projects. Massive bridges built for tens of thousands despite only serving a few hundred cars a day. 2 million extra houses more than anyone could possibly buy or live in. As a side effect of this mismanagement, the Turkish lira plummeted in value. This, combined with the knock-on effects caused by Erdogan's micromanagement of the Turkish economy, spiked the cost of living within Turkey. Some families chose to commit suicide because it was easier than working off a life of debt within Turkey. Many small businesses faced common bankruptcy. Despite the stereotype of autocratic nationalists serving their nation, for many, Erdogan's approach was pointlessly hazardous. These were not random side effects. This was another example in world history of autocratic rule fumbling to manage the complexities of systems beyond their understanding. It is important here to emphasize, nations are not absolute entities either. Many Turkish opposed and still opposed Erdogan. Many were unhappy with his economic failings, with the Turkish invasions into Syria, with their country being flooded with migrants who desperately wanted to move on. Millions of lives make up these things called countries. Even within the military, an organization often stereotyped as always being lockstep with autocratic state leaders, there had been those who died trying to prevent the damage Erdogan would later burden upon his homeland. As Erdogan made these actions, he quickly exhausted goodwill and politically isolated himself and Turkey. Ironically enough, part of the massive spending was directly on domestic military production, to free Turkey of vulnerabilities of importing foreign weapons, though some still made it through despite the growing atmosphere of hostility. Perhaps, if there's a deeper tragedy, it is that the events which played out late 2020, the escalation and ensuing domino chain of mistakes and errors, should have been preventable. And to make a pair out of that tragedy is the one true of any war, that blood and flesh and life of countless humans must be ground away, all just to strike at those in power who wield that vast human life in the body of their nation. In the time called war, Amber March and Tyrannus were cells in those muscles of the limbs of the powers that be. Tragically, these collisions of power by no means at all were solely duets. The gravity of their black spiral draws in countless nations and peoples more, and soon, sadly, they would do just that.